not here because you're working, because you're a little bit of a workaholic lately. We'll leave you a timestamp. Woo! Okay, I made that too big. Oh, geez. I know. I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I'm going to get myself in trouble. I know. It's not by choice here. I know. They've got you working too hard. I hope they have like a really big bonus or something coming up for you for everything they're doing to you. Sweet Lord. All right, so we're going to start this off with our beautiful Jasmine. Oh my God, Watson, you are onto your tippy toes like a ballet dancer. All right, Jasmine, you're up first, my love. Yes, you are. Hello, Jasmine. I don't have no questions. Then you can't be first. I'll go see Sierra. Jasmine, where's your questions, love? Let me go see. Maybe they're in PayPal? Would you have done that? You don't usually do that. Yeah, it's not usually your kind of a thing. Hi, Zane's Tarot. Nice to see you. All right, Jasmine, I'm gonna go on check it on out. You're usually well organized. Not that you're not organized tonight. Just usually I have your questions. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go see what's happening. Do I have your questions, Jasmine? And we are the 18th. I am onto the right date, but I don't have your questions. So, okay, Sierra, you won first position. Jasmine is next. If I have your email, sweetie, you'll be up next. All right? Don't switch your thingy around, Watson. Sierra, here we go, my love. You just won the lotto of tarot reading tonight. Take your time, Jasmine. You were probably not expecting to be first, were you? I know. You thought they were sent already. Yeah, I don't have anything. Hey, maybe there's a problem in Gmail. Just, resend it to me and I'll be with you in a few moments, my love. It happens sometimes. Oh, Juan-san. Alrighty, so my beautiful Sierra, we'll still put perfect, Jasmine. You're next. Still going to put a little bit of a timestamp because are you working? Are you not working? I don't know. Are you able to listen to this? I don't know. So 4:30 for our beautiful Sierra. Let's go see what I can do for you, my love, and how your love life is going. I'm going to go over here. Hi, Zane's Tarot. Nice to see you onto the other side. So you're taking, yes, you, oh, nice. Oh, very, very nice. Oh, I love that. So perfect. All right. You're like the best girlfriend ever. Oh, he did. Oh, and that's coming up soon. Thanksgiving for you guys is it this weekend? Wait, is your Thanksgiving is it this weekend or is it the following? It's got to be this weekend. It's the last one of November. It's this Sunday, right? The 24th? Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know, everybody. For poor little Canadian me, I don't know, but I think it's the last one of November on the Sunday, which would be on the 24th. I usually know because it's around my mom's birthday, who's on the 27th. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. So you guys are like in full preparation for Thanksgiving. I got you. Beautiful family time. Okay. Now let me just go and see what the answer is. Is it this weekend? Oh, no, it's the 28th. The 24th. That's it, right? It's 11/28. The 24th is you guys celebrating his birthday. Okay. It's always, no, fun fact, it's always on a Thursday? Oh. Oh, my dear God. Okay, but do you guys celebrate on a Sunday? Don't you guys usually celebrate on a Sunday and there's usually like football and stuff too? Oh, sweet Lord. All right, okay. Yeah, there's probably a problem with Gmail. Okay, Jasmine, perfect. So you're going to be up in a second. Oh, really? Last Thursday of November is Thanksgiving. Oh, sweet Lord. There you go. There you go for my common knowledge. Last Sunday. It's a last, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, guys, I got you now. So here we go. Let's go to get your answers, and Jasmine's going to be up next because Jasmine dovrebbe, go to sleep. Yes. Andare a dormire, sweetie pie. So, how is your date night going to go now that you, honestly, I swear, you're like the best, anyways, I won't say the best, but one of the best, anyways, out there. I don't want to put anybody down or higher up or anything, but you're quite the girlfriend, my love. Let's go and see this. Mm-hmm. And you have the whole week off, most of you guys? No, you don't, Zane's Tarot. No, that I don't believe. That I don't believe. My beautiful Sierra over here is working her butt off. No, 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 no. Well, maybe. Well, yeah, okay. Maybe part of it, since it's on Thursday, you probably have like the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, not the beginning. Or you got a really cushy tarot. You got a really cushy job. Working for government or something of the such. I don't know. You've got really good, I'm going to say, advantages wherever you're working, sweetie. So how's your date night going to go with the Chicago Bulls game all together? Look at that, our beautiful Queen of Cups. She is being shown as lovely, sweet. You are being shown as doing everything that you can possibly do at this moment that is going to make him so very happy. He's never going to want to go anywhere. He's never leaving you in any kind of a place, sweetie pie. You know what? I do feel like he thinks he's going to feel a little bit overwhelmed, though. He is going to feel a little bit overwhelmed because into his mind, it's a big offering. It's a big thing. It's like you're doing a lot of beautiful and big things for him that he is absolutely not used to whatsoever. So he's definitely going to get used to this, but he is going to be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. The energy surrounding the date night is going to be lively. It's going to be memorable. Attending that sporting event is going to be perfect. It's going to bring you guys even closer, if that is even possible to do so. But it's going to be shared moments of cheering, of fun. The atmosphere is going to be good. And it's going to really be on focusing on making him feel special. This is his time. This is for him. So this is actually just going to deepen your bond by creating more new positive experiences together, all together, my sweet love. Let's go and see. Is he going to spend the holidays with you at your brother's house on Thanksgiving? Ho, ho, ho. Will he? Will he? Will he? Let's go see. So is he going to be doing that? Will Steve spend the holidays with you at your brother's house on Thanksgiving? Alrighty. Ace of Swords. The Emperor in reverse position. I kind of feel like he would like to. I feel like basically he will. I will say that he will, but I feel like it's going to be like a last minute kind of a thing. I don't feel like it's, well, I know it's already kind of last minute since it is coming on up soon, but it's a last minute kind of a thing altogether, my sweet love, but it will definitely be a yes. So I feel like the energy is definitely open to joining the family for Thanksgiving. And this is really just going to help into your connection again, because it's going to help deepen the connection. It's really going to help you guys to see how comfortable everybody is together. It's going to give like some new dynamics at the very same time. So sweetie pie, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be important though to really just make sure that he is, you know, into the conversations, that he's included and that he feels appreciated, because this is like a pivotal moment, if you will, into your relationship altogether. So I'm going to say, not because it's going to be planned, like if you ask him right now, I'm not going to say he's going to say yes right away, but last minute, it will be a yes, and he will come on and spend Thanksgiving. Absolutely. Love notes from Steve. Here we go. I am grateful for you into my life. You make my everything brighter. You bring out the very best into me, and I absolutely love that about you. Your kindness and love means the world to me. I never thought I'd find someone who makes me feel this way, and I'm excited for our time together. You are always the highlight of my day. Beautiful love. Good for you, sweetie pie. Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying. You haven't even invited him. That's it. There's no doubt about it, sweetie pie. Yes. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Thank you, sweetie. Just 1 second for your question, okay? I'm going to call you Ash. Okay. SK, who paid by donation on PayPal. I'll be with you shortly, okay, sweetie? I don't know how to say your name, my love. He acts weird at times and he's shy. I know. That's why it's going to be important to kind of include. Do it after, my sweetie. Ash is fine. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Thank you. Now that I love. So I'll be with you shortly, sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. So yeah, it's really important to just kind of make sure that he's included into it, because yes, he will be feeling a little bit shy altogether, but I mean, you're good for gold, my sweetie pie. You're gonna have a fantastic weekend. Maybe ask him after the weekend, ask him what he's up to, if he would like to come on through, and then he will definitely say yes. And already by the end of the weekend, you're pretty much last minute, because it is going to be like a last minute kind of a thing. Good for you, my beautiful Sierra. Sweet Lord. Ever since you got rid of that Jinx necklace, sweetie pie, your love life has like taken a 360 degrees turn altogether, my love. Good for you, sweetie. Alrighty. So let me go see right now our beautiful Jasmine. After Jasmine, I'm going to go and see Ash. I'm sorry, Juanson, I'm playing around with your donation list again. Okay, so after Jasmine, I'm going to go and see Ash, because the other sweet loves, they're not here. So I'm not going to make Ash wait for no good reason. Jasmine, sweetie pie, I've got you. Here we go. So, I got it. Let me know if you're still here, okay? Let me know if you're still here, and we're going to go on to check this on through. Love Minister, sweetie. Please do not post more than once. Whenever it is your turn, if you are selected, I will check it on through. But just reading your question like that, my beautiful love, I'm going to say after 15 years of relationship, you're probably not going to be asked in marriage. This person does love you, does want to be with you, but doesn't want to get married, sweetie. They would have done it a long time ago, my sweet love. Okay, so Jasmine, what was the G guy? That sounds bad, doesn't it? But you know. Yeah, referring to when he said, okay. Okay, let's go see. Let me just go see 1 second. Okay. Okay. If he's closed from not, I see what you're talking about. You're so funny. Yeah, you're going to keep your beautiful eyes for yourself soon, all right? Okay, what's happening? There definitely is something that happened into this, my love. Okay, well, here we go. What I'm going to say is the following, all right? There's no doubt about it. The comment itself did hint to something that was a little bit regretful, something that seemed good and seemed happy and it seemed quite positive at that moment in time, but there's no doubt he is hinting to something that he regrets. He's kind of guessing, and it does absolutely have to do with the boundaries that were kind of crossed during the happy hour altogether. So I'm going to say it's not just, I feel like there was a conversation that kind of led to somewhat of an interaction and kind of led to some behavior that could have been appropriate when you kind of think about it after. So I'm definitely gonna have to say over here, I don't feel like it was just some type of casual remark. I feel like it was something, a little bit of him kind of looking back forward, observing a little bit of his demeanor towards what he actually did do. He's feeling some tension from it. And there's a lot of awkwardness that is coming from it. So I'm not going to say that something huge has happened, like, they went and they had socks or something of the such, but I'm definitely going to say there was flirtation, there was definitely some touching, and there was definitely hitting some bases, but I'm not going to say that we hit all of the bases, all right? So something definitely did happen, but I don't feel as though it is something that he would like to have happened, having thought about it, being at a different moment, everything the such. So there's like a lot of disappointment and regret coming from it. And I'm going to say, you know what? That's what doing things that create incapacities, inhabilitate you. Is that how you say it? Anyways, that's what drinking will do, or drugs, or God knows what. You have to be careful. So does he actually enjoy happy hours with that person altogether? Yeah, he did. He definitely did enjoy at that point in time, but I don't really feel as though he actually thought that it would be going into that kind of a direction altogether. So, um, I will say that we didn't want it to go as far as it did. Okay, we did not want it to go that far. But was it enjoyable? At the time being, it was. I feel like they had a lighthearted conversation. They shared humor. I feel like it was social dynamics. It was good. I feel like they interacted in different kind of ways and into a professional setting. But I'm definitely going to have to say that there was something a little bit more significant that did happen over here. So I feel like he's not being fully transparent about his intentions or about his interactions altogether. And he's more trying to a little bit kind of defend himself altogether. So, did he enjoy happy hours with that girl? He did. It was a good time altogether. They got along really, really well, and it was fun in many different kind of ways. But I really just don't feel like he's being completely transparent about life, about what he wants and what he's got. Why was he talkative and why was he playful with you today? Hold on. Why were you wearing a Catwoman suit? Why were you, I want to know why you're wearing a Catwoman suit at work. Hi, my beautiful high priestess. Thank you for posting, my love. Thank you for posting. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. I will be with you. Hi, Elaine. Hello, love shine. I will be with you after Ash, okay, sweetie? So all is good. Thank you for letting me know that you posted. Thank you, love shine. Am I still picking your questions or do you want to send me your questions, love shine? If you want to send me your questions by email, you can do so. If you're sticking around with us, you're going to be up in about, I'll say about 10 minutes. Yeah. How's everybody doing? And also because you're off you're off next week too. Well, there you go. Okay, so you're off too. All right, so a few people off next week apparently. Zane's tarot was right. Okay, Queen of Wands over here. Well, sweetie pie, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Nice to see you, Elaine. There is no doubt about it that let me go over here. There's no doubt that your cat suit, I'm sorry, I was looking for the word, definitely played a role into catching his attention. You know, as bald and as confident as those type of outfits are, you just kind of stood out, sweetie. You stood out, and it's almost like inviting some type of engagement in some kind of a way. So I'm going to say he was already a little bit into a playful mood. So it kind of reflects a little bit general comfort around you and an effort somewhat to maintain a connection with you. So yeah. If you attend, will he talk to you or focus on the other girl? No, if you attend, he's going to focus on many people. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not just going to be about you. If you attend, you'll be able to get some attention. You'll be able to be into it in a different kind of way. Actually, it could really be good for you, not just because of him, but really just socially speaking. Going out there, passing through some different maybe little barriers that you have put up every once in a while. Sometimes it just kind of takes that one little step and then whoop, you do it again and you do it again and you do it again, and different kind of connections kind of make themselves a little bit like a spider web. Yeah, and then it becomes like this beautiful place altogether. Anyways, I'm just saying, I know that you're ultimately not going to be sticking around there, but hey, some connections are good and they're good for a really long time. So but if you do attend, to really just answer your question altogether, his behavior is definitely going to go around with the dynamics, but you're not going to be able to get exactly. If you're wanting his attention 100% just for you, you're not going to get it. He is going to be kind of talking with other people, kind of sneaking around, but he will give you some attention. You just might be disappointed. Don't go in. What I'm saying is don't go by hoping that when he sees you or when you see him and you guys start talking, that he's going to remain with you for the rest of the evening. He's definitely going to do his social game. He's going to chit chat, everything of the such. So if you go in mind knowing that you're going for a social event, but you're going to grow the bond a little bit, the conversation, then it will be positive. It'll be perfect. And you guys will be able to talk into a different type of environment. That is fantastic. But if you're going to go and you're going to be disappointed, or you're going to go into the mindset of, I want him to only be speaking with me, then you'll be disappointed, you'll be upset, and you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. So then I'd say don't go. Yeah. So that's it. So he will chit chat with you, but he will chit chat with the other people also. But he's not going to be focusing just on one single person, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, no eye candy for him as a consequence. All right, my sweetie. There you go. You're like snorting out smoke out of your nose. Hi, Sean. Nice to see you. Thank you for your cappuccino. I did not have a cappuccino today. I did not. Jasmine, I'm going to say Sonidoro Ate. And yeah, you give him no candy. He doesn't deserve no candy. I'm going to go see Ash, followed out. Ash, if you want to post your question, unless it's in PayPal, you can post your question. Then I'm going to go see HP, and I'm going to go and see Loveshine. And Loveshine, you say, Mark did text around 4 and tonight. I look like he's busy tomorrow. So you're probably not going to see him until Wednesday or later this week, and you're disappointed. Oh, I know, sweetie. Hi, Regina. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Is your question, Regina, in PayPal? Let me go see if your question's in PayPal, sweetie, instead of asking you. That'll be easier. Yeah. So here you go. I'm going to go and make sure that Ash's is not there also. Jasmine, I'm going to wish you sweet dreams, my sweetie pie. And I'm just going to give like a roundabout all together. I've got Elaine too over here. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. Regina, I have your question, my love. That is perfect. And you I do not. So my beautiful Ash, when you're ready, post your questions, sweet love. Ash is next. Then I'm going to go and see our beautiful HP. Then I'm going to move on forward to go and see Loveshine, followed out by Regina. Regina, I'm going to be with you in about 20 minutes, my sweet love. But I do have your PayPal. Thank you, sweetie pie. And I do have your question that is over here also. So I shall have that for you, okay? Unless you want to come back in about 20 minutes, then I should be with you at that moment in time also, love. I've got you, my beautiful Elaine. You are going to be right after Regina, sweetie pie. I know, because you're not the other girl and crazy things if he has. I know, sweetie. I know, my love. All right, let me go and see this, Ash. Let me go and see this. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. Sweetie Elaine, you're going to be up in about 20, 25 minutes, okay, sweet love? Here we go. For Ash, let's go and find out what we've got. Wants to know your list is probably absolutely crazy. I'll give you an update in a moment, okay? Please forgive me. So, Ash, it is. HP is next, followed by Loveshine and Regina and Elaine. Perfect. Thank you so very much, my sweet love. Alrighty, so here we go. Your list is almost perfect, Watson. We're just missing Elaine after Regina. Yes. I see that. I see that. Sweet dreams, my beautiful Jasmine. Sweet dreams, love. Okay, so will Dev say sorry to you? I don't really want this one. I want this one. All right. Are we going to say we're sorry? Let's go figure it out. I feel like this person needs to say they're sorry. But why do I feel like this person is stubborn? Why do I, inside my soul, believe that they're not going to, or they're going to delay as much as they possibly can? Okay, so will Dev say sorry to you? Is Dev going to say sorry to Ash? All right, my love, here we go. I hope you've got your toes and your fingers and everything crossed. Let's go and figure it out. The Chariot reverse is not looking good. Followed by the Seven of Pentacles. It's exactly what I thought was happening. For the moment, sweetie pie, it is a no. We're looking at the different possibilities, but we're really taking our sweet time to do so. So what's it going to be looking like into the future? Why are we thinking this? Let's go see. So for the moment, it's a no. All right? For the moment, it's a no. Can we expect an apology into the following weeks? Can we expect an apology into the following weeks coming from Dev? Because my Three of Pentacles, my everything is fine, but it is not really all that fine. Why do we seem afraid? Why do we seem afraid to talk to you, my love? What is that all about, sweetie? Thank you, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. It's funny, I was just thinking about you. I said hi to you at the beginning, but I was knowing that you were not here. Oh, that's why. All right, so what, yeah, why is that? Yes, 30 minutes or so is going to be perfect, my beautiful Julie. Thank you, my love. Why do I see that, Ash? What's going on with that, sweetie? Why are we afraid? Why are we afraid to come closer to you, to talk to you? Why are we afraid that you're going to end things if we come towards you and say something? And that's why there's that conflict. That's why you've got the Three of Pentacles. And not collaborating, not working. Let me take out another deck altogether. All right, let's take this one on out. And that's why he's afraid of coming closer to you. That's why he's afraid of coming on by. So is he actually going to say that he's sorry? He thinks about it. He thinks about it, all right. All right. He does actually think about leaving the other person, you know. He thinks about it, but he doesn't do it. That's his problem. He is constantly thinking about leaving the other person, but he's never doing it. Well, he's never doing it. No, I'm not saying he's never going to do it. I'm saying that he's not doing it, which is different. So, my beautiful love, for the moment, is he going to say that he is sorry? He is thinking about it. If you're wanting him to leave the other person, I do not see him leaving the other person. He will, however, come to say sorry to you, probably within the following 2 to 3 weeks. So within the following 2 to 3 weeks, you will get a sorry, but do not expect him, my sweetie pie, to leave the other person. He thinks about it, he wonders about it, but he's too afraid of doing it. He's too afraid of losing you and too afraid of losing the other. Therefore, he's sticking around to the position that he is in, and he will do absolutely everything to try to keep what he already has, which is you and the other, because he doesn't want to lose neither one of you. Yes, crazy, 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 crazy vibes. And it's painful, my love. It is painful, beautiful Ash, because he doesn't want to leave anybody, yet you're both on two tablettes, if you will. You're both waiting. Well, both waiting. The other person doesn't know and you know. So you're waiting, you're wanting because he's saying stuff to you, and the other person is just being played all together. So it's not good for anybody. Sweetie pie, this person does love you. They do love you. They do care for you. But let's go see, just for the fun of it, okay? Please indulge me here. The energy can definitely change, but let's go see, my beautiful Ash. Let's go see into the following 6 months. Will he leave this other person? Why don't we just go see? Oh, I'm curious. Yeah, I know. Oh, twin flames are crazy, sweetie. They're not crazy, but the connections are crazy. Oh my God. They are full of fights and ups and downs and twists and curves, and we keep on coming back, and it's like a love-hate kind of a relationship. It's a crazy thing. Okay, hold on. Let's say into the following 6 months, all right? Oh, it's painful as hell. You think about it every single day. It eats up at you every single day. Okay, within the following 6 months, what's going to be happening? 6 months. Is he going to finally leave this other person? Into the following 6 months. Oh, sweet Lord. You know the first deck that I took out, the very first deck, which was this one, before I took out the other one, and we looked at the situation, I told you, Three of Pentacles, reverse position. Yes, same darn card came on through. Into the following 6 months, my sweet love, he's not making the decision. He's not making the decision. He's still staying where he's at, therefore, with you and the other. My love, this energy can change, so I'm not going to say it's going to be 100% stagnant. It can definitely change. Have no doubt about the love, but have doubt if he says he's going to leave the other person, all right? It might take a little bit longer. I know, sweetie. I know, sweetie. Good for you, my dear Sean, sweetie, if that's what you want. Even if you try to move on and escape, you just can't. I know. God. Let me give you some messages with a hermit deck, okay? Ash, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. It's a crazy place to be into. It is. The love is strong. It is powerful, but it's so painful. Okay. Messages for you. You are so very beautiful. Why would you even need me? I want you to know that I do want you. I understand you, Ash. I haven't been into a third party, but I've seen a lot of them. But I've been into a twin flame type of relationship, and they're painful. Words do hurt. Happiness is my utmost priority, and I miss you. Do you miss me too? Ash, if ever you just even need to chit chat, to talk, to open on up because you're feeling sad, because nobody understands you, or you don't want to discuss about this with anybody else, or God knows what reason, my email is always open to you. Okay, you can write me an email, you can chit chat, and I'll talk to you back. I promise. Okay, always into a very non-judgmental, friendly kind of a way. So if you need to reach out or you want to reach out, my email is always there, and I promise you to write back to you. Okay. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Ash, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. I kid you not. I will be your secret vault. I will not tell a beautiful soul, and I will help you as much as I can. Sending you much love, sweetie, and I'm wishing you a lovely evening, my beautiful love. Okay? Stay strong, sweetie pie. Our beautiful HP is up next, and I'm going to go and get your questions before they disappear. 34 minutes. All right. Elisa, Mom, you love me too? Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, Elaine. Oh, Elaine. Hi, Priestess. You are here, sweetie. Alrighty. Let me go and get your questions. I read part of it. It had to do with your investments. I think you were putting money aside. Here we go. I got you. So you're starting to invest. By the way, Regina is next. I have your questions. No, Love Shine is next, followed out by Regina and Elaine. So you're starting to invest small amounts of money into stocks. And yes, any message about you investing? All right, I got you. And update message onto your job. Yes, perfect. Okay, so let's go and see what we've got. All right, good for you. You have to be careful with that. You do. Investments, it's a crazy world to be into. They go up, they go down, they go all over the place. So let's go and see. Good for you. Go with, stuff that are somewhat, you don't lose everything, but you can win. So let's go into the messages for the stocks and the ETFs. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to move on over here. We're not going to take this deck. We're actually going to take this one, and we're going to go and figure this out. Hold on, my beautiful. Just 1 second. John, let me just answer this for you, sweetie. Okay? Don't be upset at me if I don't have the same answer as other tarot readers, because I'm not like the other ones, sweetie. But I do have our Wheel of Fortune. I do have our 7th in. I will actually say yes, but it's going to take a little bit longer, okay? So whatever you're up to, my dear John, it's going to take longer for you to actually be back together. But within the following 2 to 3 months, I'll say yes, my love. That being said, my dear, beautiful High Priestess, what about these messages about investing in stocks? What do you got, and what do we have to say? Ha ha ha. Okay, so starting into the small investments into these stocks, a wise choice altogether, especially since, if you're prioritizing the diversification, I think that's it, and risk management. Now, you need to stay honestly focused on understanding all those market trends, the performance industries that you're interested, everything of the such. All right. Patience is going to be the key into this. Investing long-term game. You need to be prepared for that market to have all different kind of fluctuations. Avoid any of those emotional decisions because they're crazy. Set yourself some clear goals. Within those goals, you're going to be able to help yourself to actually move on forward, not be disappointed. So define what you want from your investments. Don't just invest and say, oh, and define what you want. Define the growth, define the income, define the security. Choose your ETFs or your stocks that are going to align with those type of goals that you actually do want to have. Now, Spirit is clearly saying that you need to trust your instincts, okay? But you need to back them up with knowledge. Even small little steps are going to lead you towards that financial empowerment altogether, but you need to stay like a steady hand and you need to embrace the learning all the way through. That being said, if you do know anybody who is, if you do have like a financial advisor or something, they're fantastic because they will place the money into places where you won't necessarily lose it. They can fluctuate and play around with it. Anyways, just saying. That being said, my sweet love, are you actually going to be making some money out of this? And how long is it actually going to take for you to make money? That might be a little bit more what you're interested into. You will end up making money and you will end up actually being quite happy about it. So I will actually say yes, but it is going to take a couple of ups and downs. It's going to take a little while. Before you actually start making money, you're going to have a couple fluctuations where you're probably going to lose a little bit of money within the following 2 months, but then you're going to gain it on back. In order to start making money, 5 to 7 months. All right? In order to have growth, in order to have, I'll say growth, a little bit of income, okay? But basically growth and to gain back, because for some reason I see you losing a little bit within the following 2 months. To gain it back, to start getting some growth and everything as such, I'm going to say truly within the following 5 to 7 months. So somewhere around the springtime, if you continue, you do things really, really quite rationally, not emotionally, strategically, you will be able to make some money. It will be quite helpful for you. In the long run, it could help you, retirement, everything as such, perfect. But other than that, I'm going to say it could end up giving you maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000 a year. I don't see all that much more at this moment, unless maybe you go into different type of placements or some things that are a little bit more risque. Let me just go back down over here, see where you're at. What is that? You found out that you can do, that's it, a fractional buy, but you do need to find an advisor to help you. Yeah, the fractional buys, you can definitely do that. My ex used to do that all the time. He's still doing it. My current, the person I'm seeing at this moment currently does that stuff too. I don't, I'm too afraid of it. I have like money put aside that I have a financial advisor who puts like money for when I'm old and stuff. And he kind of plays with that onto the market, but I have no idea what he does. I receive papers, but I don't know what they are. And he does it with my kids' school funds also. They're doing quite good, and I've been with him since forever because my little boy, my oldest, is going to be 12 years old, and I've been 12 years going with him. So, but you really just find yourself somebody who is somebody who works for somebody else for a big company, but who's going to advise you into the right way. If you find the right financial advisor, you'll be good, my sweet love. I know there's been a lot of horror stories out there, but you will actually be able to make some money. Oh, that's good. What are those? You invested $10 so far? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I have a financial advisor because a financial advisor that I have used to be one of our clients. When I say one of our clients, yeah, you can do that also. There are some personal financial advisors also who work with different companies. Mine works with Mackenzie Funds. That's what it is. Yes. And he takes care of all my kids, their school trust funds, everything of the such. But you can definitely go through your bank also. I know that my kid's granddad, he goes through our bank account. They're the financial advisor who puts money away for them too. So there's different ways of doing it, sweetie pie. And you can really start small, honestly. But I would not necessarily recommend doing it yourself at first. There are so many things that you need to learn within it. And there are so many things that you need to learn within it and within the money that you're going to make, because you could end up actually losing a lot of money at the end of the year because you gain too much money and you have to pay that all in income tax. It's a crazy thing. Yeah, I know you got Spacehead, but Spacehead is taking care of you. So far, so good with $10. Why do you need them, Elaine? Because they can do a lot for you. Yes, they can place money in different places for you where you can end up making more money. You want to invest, not stock, but save up. Okay, financial advisor will be able to help you out with that too, my sweet love. But also when you want to save up, sometimes using stock, but a stock that is very stable where you don't actually end up losing money. There's different type of risks. You can go into the different type of portfolios where if you put $10 in, you're never going to have $9. You're always going to have at least $10. But you can go into the risque ones where you'll end up with $0 or half. Yeah, you need to go to your bank, sweetie. You'll get all that. It did, didn't it? Oh, you're hilarious, sweetie. You're hilarious. Honestly. Oh my dear God. All right. So let me continue on. Let me go get your other question over here. You gotta love Spacehead. Okay, so what's up with the updates onto the search? Onto the search for happiness. I'm gonna call this your search for happiness because this is what I feel that it is. All right, what's happening with that? Search for happiness. You've got determination anyways. Yes, you do. What is that? So you'll be coming into money as well? I don't know, John. Oh, it's my pleasure, sweetie pie. My pleasure. It's going to take a little bit of time, though, okay, John? You need to leave it a little bit of time. So that being said, job search in California. Sweetie pie, what have you got? I know you're determined, sweetie, but I know every once in a while you actually lose your determination. It goes up and down. It kind of fluctuates. You've got so many wants and so many desires, but you have so much strength, my beautiful love. I want you to know that progress is happening. The energy around your job search is feeling quite promising, but you need to continue networking. You need to continue that fine tuning of your applications, seeking those roles that are going to align with your passion, with your financial goals altogether. You need to stay open because opportunities can come for you from the most unexpected place, most unexpected industry. Keep your mind open to roles that maybe you never actually kind of thought could actually give you that type of growth. Right now, Spirit is clearly saying stay determined and patience is essential. A door is about to open, but it's leading you closer to the role that's going to fulfill you. All right. So I'm going to say the dynamics of the market at this moment is going to bring you something that's actually going to be even better than what you actually imagined. So are really good things coming towards you. Absolutely, sweetie pie. Hello, Zenab. Nice to see you, sweetie. And thank you for your donation. And thank you for posting in PayPal, my love. I'm going to be with you probably in about 30 minutes, okay, sweetie? But we'll definitely leave you a timestamp if you want to, or if you want to come on back, sweet love. So, my love, I'm going to say continue, my beautiful high priestess, and do not give up, my love, okay? Because with your beautiful determination, you will get what you want. Why? Because you've got the beautiful strength. You've got all the qualities. Seriously, you are into the right domain because you have the personality. You have that softness. You have that careness. You have that love. You have that tenderness. You have that openness. You are ready for the role. You are ready for all those beautiful studies that you have done all the way up until now. You're just missing that opportunity, but sometimes we just have to knock on a couple more doors. So do not give up. Do not give up, my sweetie pie. I swear to you, from here till spring, you will have a job in California and you will be able to move over there, which will be perfect because your job where you're at this moment, the contract is probably going to finish somewhere around the month of April. Although for some reason I feel like they're going to renew it again. Why do I see June? Do you have any news about that? Why do I see that? Yeah. I don't know. Let me give you a message over here. Love Shine is up next, by the way. Love Shine. Angel message. Here you go. Okay. And voila. How many ahead of you, my beautiful love? I have a list of priority and I have a list of non-priority. I will put you onto the priority. Onto the priority list, my sweet love. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 ahead of you, my love. 4. So when I say 30 minutes, it's pretty much 30 minutes. But we can definitely leave you a timestamp or come back in about 30. As you wish, my love. High Priestess. Your angels want you to know that your efforts and your resilience are being recognized and your divine timing is aligning in your favor. Trust into the process of growth, whether it's your financial pursuits or your job search, as each step is going to lead you closer to abundance on purpose. Stay open to the signs and opportunities because they are guiding you towards success and fulfillment. Thank you, Zenab, sweetie. I shall see you soon, my love. My beautiful High Priestess, let me know if there's anything else that I can do for you, sweetie pie. You can, Elaine, you can. Why, wow, what's up? Alrighty. So let's go see our beautiful Love Shine. Love Shine is next. Love Shine. Okay, on to the wild list. Juanson, we're going to have Susan and Mimi, okay? Susan and Mimi onto our wild, unknown wild list. Love Shine. Here we go for Love Shine. Let's pull a couple of cards out. Love Shine it is. After Love Shine, I've got Regina. Regina, let me know if you're here. Elaine, I know that you are. So, Love Shine, you're going to be at 49:30. I'm going to go make sure that you did not send me any messages whatsoever. And you did not. So, alrighty. Elaine, I have that. That is all good. And that is coming from over there. Okie dokie. So, Love Shine it is, sweetie pies. Here we go. Oh, alrighty. Well, you're up next, my beautiful Regina. So, just give me 2-3 minutes and I'll be with you, okay? All right, my beautiful Love Shine. You're being a little bit sad because, my dear God, he's doing what he usually does, right? He's doing him. Thank you, my sweet love. I'll be with you quite shortly. So he's doing him is what he's doing. And I've got a card who's upside down, who's going to drive me crazy because I'm not supposed to see it. All right. So, love. Okay. Sun up until sleep. How's he feeling? Sun up until sleep. And this is for Love Shine. Regina's next, followed by Elaine. Power. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay. Sun up until sleep in regards to you. 3 of Cups is going to be of no great surprise. It comes out often into your readings because of the third party. Getting the Devil, so we are getting some sexual type of energy that is popping on through. Also, my sweet love. And I'm getting your 9 of Wands. He's having to be careful. So the fact that you said, oh, I haven't talked with him too much. He's been a little bit more distant, so on, so on, so on. He wasn't be able to see you all that much. It is because of this. So is he thinking about you? He is. His ultimate vibes for the day are, I have to be careful so I don't get caught, but I do have a lot of sexual thoughts towards you, and I am thinking about you. Now, today's not a lovey-dovey kind of a thing. Sometimes we get lovey-dovey, sometimes we get lovey-dovey and we got sexual. Today, it is 100% sexual thoughts that are passing through his mind from morning till bed, but he's not really necessarily able to fulfill all these needs because he's got way too many things going on. My weekend was quite nice, my beautiful Elaine. It was my dad's birthday. And so, Yeah, well, Friday night I was with Bruno and he slept over. Woohoo! Saturday and the rest of the week I actually spent with my parents because my kids were not here, and it was my dad's birthday, so I went over to their place. And then on Sunday I went shopping, but Christmas shopping for like pajamas coming from Elves and all that stuff, getting ready for Christmas. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, I had a good weekend. Life is progressing. Life is following on through. Yes, it is. So here we go. Yeah, he slept over. He did. He did. He slept over. Which is not honestly, yeah. No, no, no. He left fairly early though, because he had to be back home to go bring his son somewhere at 7 o'clock into the morning. Yeah, he does have two sons that are at home. They're twins and they're 16 years old. So he did have to go back home, and he lives about 30 minutes away from my house. So yeah. But yeah, he slept over. No coffee, sweetie. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. Hello, Ambrose. Nice to see you, sweetie. You're absolutely right, though, Juanson, but I'll say like Elaine. Yeah. All right, so Love Shine. What else do we have? So getting over here, some strength. Getting over here, yes, our Three of Wands. Followed on through. Elaine really put you in the box, didn't she? Oh, no, he didn't. Well, he slept. I didn't say everything else. I did say he slept over, though. I did. I did. Uh huh. You're right. You're right to put yourself into a box, but I'm definitely not going to get into it. He slept. All right, my beautiful love shine. How are things going at home? They're following on through with a wife, following on through, as things are supposed to be moving on. Oh, there you go, Spitty Pie. But I'm actually getting a lot of abusive power over here, not coming from him, but actually coming from her. So I'm going to say at home, complicated. Ace of Wands reverse position. Don't worry, there's nothing sexual that is happening. There is a lot of complications. It kind of feels sometimes like we want to give up. We want to give up onto the whole situation because it's hard, it's difficult, it's sad, it's a lot of things, and it's like we're kind of pushing on through towards something, but we don't really know what we're pushing on through towards, and we don't actually see like an ending towards it. So yeah, yeah, it is what it is, right? Yeah, thank you, Elaine. You definitely put a Watson into his coffee box. Let's go to see how he's feeling towards you. What did you miss for Amy? You missed the first two. You missed the first two parts. I'm at the ending of your reading, but your reading did start. Where did I put it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got you. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. Yeah, I've got you in a coffee box. I've got you. Where do I have you? Where do I have you? Love shine. Oh, there you go. You're at 49:30. Scroll back like 6 minutes, my love. Scroll back. Scroll back. I'm at the end of your reading. Yeah, I know. Go back, sweetie. I'm going to go and see right now the messages that he has towards you. Basically, what you missed was, I know, that's what it is. It's a Juan Zib. Yeah. Oh, my beautiful tea queen. Let me send you so much love too, my beautiful. These hearts are for you, tea queen, sweetie. I hope you are doing good, my beautiful friend. Oh, yes. Here you go to you, sweetie pie. Oh, you're going to wait till I'm done. All right, okay. Well, basically, I was saying, love shine, that today he had a lot of thoughts towards you, but there were things that were much more sexual than loving. It was more like a very strong, like he wanted socks. That's what he wanted. And then I went on forward to go and see how it was going with the wife, but it's like a dead end. They don't really know how to move on forward, what to do, but they keep on moving forward. But they kind of a little bit hate what the heck they're doing at this moment because it's not really doing anything or giving anything. So it's a little bit of a pain in the you know what, right? And now I was actually moving on forward towards his feelings towards you. Towards you, look at that. We've got over here, sweet love. We've got our king, we've got our emperor, and we've got our judgment. Honestly, I kind of feel like sometimes he puts himself into a position where he feels like he must control, he must move on forward, everything is such. Like he puts a lot of pressure upon himself to do things that he doesn't necessarily always do, but he wants to be able to do them for you. Like he wants to be the love of your life. He wants to be the love. He wants to be the passion. He wants to be that sexual power. He wants to be the one who brings you happiness. He wants the one who brings you beautiful pleasures. But it's like often he's not able to do that and he judges himself for that. So, yeah, I do see a lot of love though. I do. It's like he's hard upon himself, but it doesn't reflect upon the way that he is with you. It doesn't reflect upon his actual behaviors with you at the very same time. But that's the way that he truly does feel, which is a little bit of a crazy kind of thing when you think about it, right? And I was moving forward to tarot messages now, sweetie. My beautiful Regina, sweet love, you are on up next, my love. So Regina, Elaine, Julie, Zenab are going to be next. And then we still have Susan and we still have Mimi are a little bit into the wild card world. All right. What does he want to say to you? He wants to tell you that he can't always tell you how he actually feels, that he doesn't always he doesn't always have the right words to say what he wants to say. He often feels like he is not well. Honestly, when he feels like he has done something that is not right, that has wronged you, or whenever he feels as though you are upset with him, he feels physically somewhat ill. And he will never say that to you. Maybe he will someday. But anyways, he feels that kind of a way. He wants you to know that he holds on to you. Oh my God, he holds on to you like he holds on to the whole world. For him, you are love, you are security, you are though, I am going to have to say into his loving messages, in his messages, this is what's coming on through. It might not seem like a loving message, but it is coming from him. He wants to have a certain control over the relationship because he doesn't want to ever think about losing you. Yeah. I know, my love. I know, sweetie. I know, sweet love. My beautiful love shine. I am sending you much love too. A whole bunch of hugs. I know you've had a really, really rough day. You've had a really rough weekend, sweetie pie. Let's go see our beautiful Regina. Did I see your questions? No. Did I do your questions? No. But I love you, Julie. You're going to be up in about 10 minutes. I'm with Regina. I have Elaine, and then you're going to be on up next. So you're coming on up soon, my beautiful Julie. I'm going to put a timestamp for Regina, although I do know that you're here, but sometimes I kind of feel like you missed some parts, so don't want you to lose it, okay? All right, see you in about 10 minutes, okay? Oh, don't fill my brain with too much stuff, Elaine. Love shine, love you, sweetie. Da 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 da. Regina, sweetie, here we go. Regina, it is. Okay. All right. Okay. So. Oh, I've got questions from you too, my beautiful. You're not just coming on in to give love. You've got questions too. I've got you, sweetie. Okie dokie. So, I do see your questions over here, my beautiful MZ. I do have you. Have no fears. I've got you. And Regina it is. All right. Hey, good for you, sweetie. Oh, I love that. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, you know the end of the year is not all that far away, right? But let's go see what we've got. Okay. So, here we go. Let's go and see. So the end of this year, we're going to go and see if we have any big movements or not, okay? Elaine, Julie, Zenab are going to be next, followed out by T-Plane. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, Ace of Wands, followed on through by Ace of Pentacles. Also getting our Three of Pentacles, followed up by our Sun. Okay, sweetie, you're going to find yourself with some personal growth. You're going to find clarity in different areas of your life that have actually felt uncertain all the way up until now. What I feel is important is for you to reflect onto the lessons that you actually learned during this year in order to bring somewhat of a renewed sense of purpose and direction to where you're going and what you're doing. Now, into the different type of opportunities. I feel like there's positive shifts that are coming in for you towards your career, towards your finances, possibly through unexpected opportunities or connections. So I need you to keep an open mind and I need you to seize the moment whenever that is going to be presented. Okay, we do have a beautiful offer that seems to be coming on through over here. We do have much more clarity that is coming on through. We have more actions, but it's going to be really important for all of this to be actually be happening, to have a collaboration. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You're definitely going to need either colleagues or other people around you in order to go and make that work on through. Now, I feel like there are some, I'm seeing our Two Swords, which is a little bit of a decision kind of making thing. So there's something that you're worried or maybe that you kind of put into the past or you think you put in the past, but it might actually kind of come on back. I feel like from here to the end of the year, there could be a rekindled kind of a connection that could come on back. So there could be somebody from the past who was slowly kind of coming on back, not necessarily giving you all that clarity, and you're a little bit wondering what you're doing and what to do about it, but you're a little bit unsure and you're not necessarily moving on forward. I don't see you moving on forward with this person, but I see this person kind of wanting and desiring and trying again or wanting to try again in some kind of a way. So I feel like it is part of your journey that they are coming on back because they do seem to be asking something from you. But I don't really feel like you see the purpose and you don't actually see a future into it. So you seem to kind of be just, averting and turning the whole page altogether. So I'm basically going to have to say from here to the end of the year, your energy feels much lighter. I feel like you're aligned much more with your desires. So I need you to embrace that. I'm going to say love is going to stay a little bit stagnant because you're not moving on forward with this situation. And I'm going to say if it's not happening from here to the end of the year, you're definitely working really, really hard over here. So at the beginning of the year, you have new financial possibilities and new openings coming your way. So it could be a raise, it could be a promotion, it could be a different department, but something good is coming your way. Work-wise, no doubt. You yourself healed, moving on forward, feeling better, feeling stronger, feeling lighter, but feeling like you're ready to move on forward at the same time. It's almost like you're almost ready to conquer the world. And good for you for it. I'm definitely going to say embrace it all the way on through. Yeah. I'll try to keep in mind, Elaine. I'll try. You talked to me about the Two Wands. I got a lot of stuff in my mind. Yeah, I know, right? Hallelujah. I love those beautiful little hands. um, so, my beautiful Regina, I am going to give you an angel message, my sweet love. And if there is absolutely anything else I can do for you, please do let me know. Um, Here we go. And let's move on forward with an angel message for you, sweetie. And voila, you are being guided to trust the unfolding of your journey, for brighter days are onto the horizon. The angels remind you to stay hopeful and open to the blessings that are making their way into your life, my beautiful Regina. Let go of doubts and know that the universe is aligning opportunities for your highest good, my sweet love. Good for you, sweetie pie. All right. I got you, Elaine. I know, right? That's what it is, especially because those past relationships had to move differently. I know, sweetie, but you're definitely moving on forward towards it. You've got this, my love. And into the moments where you don't, send me an email. I've got you. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful friend. Here you go, sweetie. Regina, you've got this. You are strong. You are beautiful. You've got nothing but positivity coming towards you, sweet love. Wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. Hi, Monica. Nice to see you, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Elaine. Elaine, 2 of Wands. That's all I know. Elaine, 2 of Wands. Alrighty, so let me go and see what's happening over here. Oh my God, sweetie, how many things did you send me? You sent me the 2 of Wands into an email. Okay, Elaine, Julie, Zenab, T. Clean, Mimi, and Susan are next. So what is that? A dead? Oh my dear God, guys, I have to tell you guys about this. Everybody knows over here about my frog, right? Little Fufuns, Pitsit Fest. Do you guys remember Pitsit Fest? Let me know if you remember Pitsit Fest. And Pitsit Fest we thought was eaten by the big frog, right? Yeah, okay. Well, oh my dear God. I'm making supper tonight. And into my mind, I kept thinking, I can't believe this frog actually ate the other frog, right? Yeah. And then I thought to myself, I'm sure one of my kids was playing with this frog at one point in time. I don't know what the heck happened. They forgot to put him back into his aquarium. I don't know what the hell. Point being, 2 months later. This is 2 months later, okay? And I need to remind you guys that I was putting Christmas decorations into the staircase to come up to the 2nd floor this weekend. And I did not see this. It was like an inch away. I'm preparing dinner and my son, my youngest, says to me, Mom, I know what happened to Tzitfes. And I'm like, what do you mean you know what happened? Tzitfes got eaten by the other frog. And he's like, no, Tzitfes is behind the couch. I'm like, what do you mean it's behind the couch? I found Tzitfes. I don't know where he came from. Dehydrated, I kid you not. Like he looked like a dried raisin. Oh my God, I screamed my life many times, scared the crap out of me. So we found Little Fess. The big frog actually never ate the little frog. The little frog escaped from the aquarium and was, I guess, just kind of roaming around. And that's my story. So now the mean frog is no longer mean. And when it defreezes from the winter, my kids want to, bring it back into our house. Sweet Lord. That's my frog story. Oh, my dear God, Elaine. I screamed my life many times with that frog. Oh, my God. Okay, so that's my story. But why am I talking about that? It has to do with your email. Oh, the dead squirrel. There you go. That's what it's coming from. Okay, I'm thinking of the dead frog. It's a dead squirrel. No, the frog's dead, Sean. The frog is, I can't say that word. The frog is unalive. The frog is unalive. It had been with us for many, many months and it went to a better place, sweetie pie. I know, it's okay, Elaine, I got you. Okay, so why do you see this unalive the squirrel? Oh my God! It gets worse, Elaine. Okay, well, let's go see what's happening with the squirrel. I'm always careful with squirrels, especially at this time of year. They're like going drastically all over the place, trying to hide their nuts. Yeah. Basically, I'm actually going to have to say, as for why do you see the squirrel, the road? Uh-huh. You're about to enter the highway, right? This is about, honestly, it's really quite easy. It's representing an end to an over preparation. It's actually asking you to let go of something, is what it's doing. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. The falcon has the exact same thing that is coming from it. It is asking you to release something that you've been kind of over preparing, wanting too much from it, everything of the such. So that's it. And that's all that's happening with the squirrel story. Yeah, interesting, ain't it? Yeah, it's a raisin frog. I kid you not. Already was a little for fun. Now it was a mini for fun. And my kids are traumatized by it, and so was I. I screamed many times, many times. It was like, oh, that's it. It was not a good time for me. Um, okay, so why did Kay text you to check on you for R? What are R's intentions? Okay. Okay, so let me just do this. And let me go and do that. Where did you want the Hermit Tarot, by the way? What was the Hermit Tarot about? Why did you want the Hermit Tarot? I don't know where it is that you wanted that. Oh, the two. The two is coming for you to your wands. I see that over there. Okay. Why did you want the Hermit Tarot? What did you want it from? Or from where? I don't know. Just asking. Because you said that earlier. I did read that. And I know I'm not cuckoo. Sometimes I am, but not now. So why did Kay text you to check on for the R person, right? I kind of feel as though Kay likely texted you because R might have actually asked them to text onto you onto their behalf altogether. I kind of feel like there was a little bit of concern, a little bit of a hesitation, but we didn't necessarily want to initiate contact altogether. So I'm going to say that Russell's intentions are coming from curiosity, lingering feelings altogether, and really desire to maintain that connection, but without being completely all that forward. So I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel as though we were just kind of wondering. We know, okay, we know very well that you do have a very strong connection with R. R has a very strong connection towards you. R's intentions are to be closer to you or to know more about you, is to be more curious about you altogether. Um, I'm going to have to say over here that we're a little bit nervous whenever we do talk to you, which is why we kind of decided to take a little bit of this way. So I'm basically going to have to say over here, I feel like we were nervous. I feel like we wanted to know, and I feel like we wanted to reach out, but we didn't want to reach out actually directly. And this is why we kind of took this way through. Now, what is this? Why do you see the two? Okay, and that was a two of wands. The two of wands is about taking action, but it's not about the complete fulfillment, but it is about taking action. Let me go see what you're saying about the Hermit Tarot over here. Oh, my sweet love. No, love, Sean. I did not get finished, sweetie pie. I have the outside decorations that are completely done into the house. I should send you pictures. Those are done. I have my daughter's Christmas tree. I have my son's Christmas tree that I prepped yesterday. It's up, it's got the lights, it's got the ribbons, but it's missing all the decorations. Now, last night they were too tired because they came back from their dads and blah, 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 blah. And tonight we were supposed to do it, but they were all kind of a little bit grumpy. They did their homework in a crappy kind of a way, and we didn't have any time anymore. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to put the decorations. So no, my God, no. And I have many other decorations to put. Oh, I need another 2 weeks, my love, to get it going. I do. You have no clue what to buy your kids. Join the party, sweetie. Actually, I figured out what I was going to buy my boys. My little girl, it's all about Lilo and Stitch. No sponsorship over here, but she loves Lilo and Stitch. So every single thing is about Lilo and Stitch this year. That's what's going on. My boys are more difficult because they are very high tech, VR, PlayStation, all that stuff. But they already have a lot of those things. So, yeah, I get you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. One little step at a time. I've got it going. I've got the outside of the house done. And I've got like 2 or 3 Christmas trees done. And I have some decorations in my kitchen into the staircase. But I'm not completely done because I put decorations all over the place. Yeah. How are you doing with it, Love Shine? Send me some pictures, love, whenever it's done. And let me know. Let me know how old now well, your kids. Your kids are older, sweetie. Yeah, you're probably better to get like certificates or stuff like that. I don't know. I don't like giving money or certificates, but sometimes it's best. Yeah, Vanilla reads tarot. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, that's true. I have to send Christmas pics, right? Sweet Lord. I'll try my best. Yeah, I've got a pink tree. I've got a gray, blue tree, and I've got a white one. You still didn't get my spooky pics? Oh, next year. No. Actually, I probably have them onto my phone. I got so many pictures. Okay, so I've got way too many pictures to send out. Sweet Lord. And you've been working on a well, that is nice. Oh my God. Good for you, sweetie. Yeah, like I do Stickman. I would never do that. And Post Canada is now on strike for the last week or so. Who knows when they're not going to be on strike anymore? So even Christmas cards, we don't know if they're going to get them on time. Ah la la. It is. Okay, don't worry about the squirrel. Don't worry about the squirrel. I'm not going to worry about the squirrel if you don't worry about the squirrel. How's that? Yeah, don't I have no fears. I have no worries about it. Hey, oh, hey. Wow. Okay, so love, hold on. Let me go back, right? But where was I? Yeah, forget about the squirrel. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Now, we did the intentions. We're moving on forward to the 2 wands. 2 wands, sweetie. A reflection of yourself. You're at a crossroads. You're planning what stage is next into your life. It's about looking forward. It's about evaluating your options. It's about seeing future possibilities. The appearance of your vision into your dream could actually imply a deeper assessment, focusing onto your current and your potential path that's going to align with your goals and with your passion. Therefore, let me break it on down for you. Personal growth, reflection of duality, call to action. Those are the 3 things you must remember. Personal growth, I'm going to say the dream is urging you to make decisions that are aligning with your long term aspirations. Reflection on duality, seeing 2 versions of yourself is symbolizing that there's an inner debate that is about direction or identity. And that could be reflecting onto your struggle to actually balance the practical considerations and the personal desires. The call to action. Now, that's all about taking that step towards something new. It's about kind of poof, poof, nudging you, sweetie, into a place where you're kind of hesitating to commit. So basically, I'm going to say reflect onto the areas of your life where you're kind of weighing all different kind of options, whether it be personal, professional, emotional, and consider how you are boldly going to move on forward with that clarity and with that confidence. That's what I have to say. And I think you had another question. I'm going to go and gather that one too. Why do you feel less effort in helping your friends? Is it to save your own energy from them? It's not necessarily to save your energy from them, but at some point in time, probably they need to do whatever it is that they need to do, and you need to do whatever it is that you need to do, basically. So you need to keep your energy actually more geared towards you because it is a you kind of a thing, if you will. So I'm actually basically going to say over here that if you're feeling less inclined to help your friends, it's a result of multiple different kind of factors. Oh, and let me know, my beautiful Elaine, why you wanted the Hermit Tarot. I still don't know why you wanted it. Just let me know. Um, so I'm going to say if you're feeling less inclined to help your friends, it's a result of all different kind of things altogether, okay? There's emotional burnout, there's instinctive need to protect your own energy. Be careful for emotional drainage. If you've been giving a lot of emotional support lately, your reserves could be running low. You could be using them for yourself too. So conserve that energy for yourself if it is necessary to do so. It's also important for you to keep your boundaries. You could be subconsciously kind of setting healthier boundaries for yourself. And it's important for you to back up and to protect your own personal space and to avoid the resentment of other people. Your energy preservation at the same time. If your friendships become a little bit one sided and you're giving more than what you're receiving, you need to be careful. You need to decrease. And I'm going to actually have to say your own self preservation, your mind, your body, your soul is telling you you need to focus inward. So, more than anything, I'm going to say this is a sign for you to grow, to evolve. You can engage with people who need changes, but you need to keep your energy for yourself, for your relationships, for your projects that are going to align with your current needs and your current values altogether, my sweet love. Oh, messages from Russell and Love, the two. Okay, the Hermit. I got you. Perfect. Thank you, sweetie. Had no idea. Thank you. I got you. Here we go. Julie, 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 are you around? And if you're not, let me go see where you are at. All right. Okay, so here we go. Oh, you're there. Sweet Lord, I was just sending you a message. Okay, here we go. Oh, do you? I don't know. I'm going to go and see. I'm going to go and do all your questions that I can find, Julie. All right, so R is, I don't know which stream, this one. R is waiting for you. Also, I see. You hurt me, but that is okay. I am manifesting you, absolutely. And please do let me hold you, my sweet love. So that is that. Oh, that is, I'm not going to go over there. Oh, Elaine, you have to be careful with your amount of questions, okay, sweetie? Be careful with your amount of questions for everything that goes along with it, okay? Too many questions, sweetie pie. So how's your design result coming along that you recently made? You think that you kind of overpowered it, right? Let me go and see. So, what I'm going to say towards that is going to be the following. And Julie, you're up in just a second, sweetie pie. I need you to actually be careful. I need you to be careful for color balance. Red is bold, attraction kind of grabbing. Be careful. Balance it out with more natural tones, okay, that are more complementary altogether. You need to also be careful if you're using dominant colors. Make sure that it directs the attention to the most important elements altogether. You can try toning down the colors like the red and everything as such to introduce softer versions of the color to reduce the visual dominance altogether. Be careful for the text. Be careful for the contrasts. Also, testing. Seek other people's feedbacks altogether, okay? Is going to be important for you. So the red did kind of overpower it a little bit. Now, why do you see the King of Swords from your night dream alongside with that? Yeah, my beautiful Elaine, I love you with all my heart and soul, sweetie, but not more than 2-3 questions per donation, okay? The King of Swords. The King of Swords along with the Magician. The King of Swords is intellect. It's clear. It's communication. It's strong decisions. It's urging you to use logic. It's urging you to use discernment. Okay. The Magician is asking you into your dream to reinforce those personal empowerments. So resourcefulness and manifestation. So it's truly telling you that you have all the tools that you need to create the outcome that you want. but you need to move on forward within your own personal confidence altogether. Okay. And the King of Swords and the Magician. Okay, that we already looked at. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Perfect. So my beautiful Elaine, basically you need to follow on through with your wants and with your desires. Take the power into your hands because you are the magician of your life. And within your project, the red definitely did take a little bit too much, or you do have to kind of tone it on down, okay? Yes, my beautiful Julie. Sending beautiful hearts to our beautiful Elaine, sweetie. And let's go see our beautiful friend Julie. I'm going to give a little bit of an update onto the list at the same time. Thank you, my dear Juanson. I know that you're working hard onto the other side with Lilith, onto the spamming. I do have you over here. So I've got you twice, my beautiful. I've got you twice. So Zenab is next, followed out by T Clean. Zenab, T Clean, then Susan and Mimi is the list that we have at this moment. Okay, Juanson. So here we go, my beautiful Julie. All right. So here we go. I'm over here and I have your questions. Alrighty. Work, yes. And that you really like. Okay. Okay. I see the problem. I do. Thank you, my love. I see you over there, Zenab. I'll be with you shortly. You're going to be right after Julie, my love. Okay. Just one second. I'm just gathering all your questions into this donation. I'm at the fourth one. Just one second. Okay. Yeah, I see where you're going with your very first question, and I understand that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sweetie. I'm going to go and see. I personally do not necessarily believe that this person's going to be able to do better, though. I don't. But we're going to go and figure this out. Hold on. So your question number one is the work-related question about LG. All right. I know that you're trying to be nice and sweet and lovely and kind, and you want to give all the chances that you possibly can. And I know that they are trying to do everything that they possibly can. This is what I'm going to say towards you, okay? I feel as though Spirit is suggesting that assessing LG's situation with a compassion, but also with accountability at the same time. It seems like the actual extending the performance plan may help if there's a clear sign of growth and effort. However, I kind of feel like the progress is a little bit minimal, and I feel like sticking to the plan is actually going to be the best thing to do. I feel like that's going to create somewhat of a healthy boundary, if you will. What I really need you to do is to trust is to trust your gut into this one. All right. I know that you want to be fair, and I know that you kind of want to hold the accountability at the very same time. I know that you want to be there, you want to offer support for improvement, but you don't want to compromise onto the results. Quite frankly, my beautiful love, I know that this person is putting all the effort that they can, but I don't necessarily see them doing it. I don't see them bringing in the results that they should or that they need to bring on in order to actually clear the plan that you guys had previously had. So I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm going to leave that entirely up to you. Maybe if you do want to leave an extension, you can leave an extension just to see if it's not going to cost you anything more or not all that much more, just to give it an extra little chance. You can, but I do not actually see this person being able to do that growth and to do those sales in time. Not because they don't have the wants and the desire, because I just don't see them being able to do it. I feel like they're missing a little bit of that something within themselves to really kind of push it on through and to make it happen. So I'm going to say basically it's like they're missing a little bit of that. They're missing a little bit of that something within them to make it truly happen. So my love, I'm going to leave it up to you. But I do not see that. Even if you do extend a week, it will show that you're nice and that you're sweet and you're understanding, but it's not going to give you the results that you want. Feelings about feeling safe. Yes, let's go see that. Hold on. Let me go and do this. All right. So, let me go see what you're saying into the live. Just 1 second. Or do we want him to feel a little bit uneasy about, yeah. Okay, hold on before I go and answer that. And you've already given her a lot of grace, right? And that's what your manager kept saying about she needs to take accountability. Yeah. I'm basically going to have to say over here, my beautiful Julie, it's entirely up to you to decide what it is that you should do, but you say you also audited her work today too, and it was pretty disappointed. That's it, right? Exactly. So, my beautiful Julie, I feel like you already have your answer. I just feel like you're trying to be nice and sweet, and you're trying to give as many options as you possibly can, but you know what you need to do. Yeah. Not necessarily, my beautiful Elaine, but I don't believe that person is good for you, sweetie. I don't believe that's a person for you. I believe that's somebody who's interested into you, Elaine, but I don't believe it's a person who is for you, my love. My beautiful Julie, to your second question, what I'm going to say is going to be this, right? My pleasure, Julie. I know it's not an easy place to be into, sweetie. I know it's not, but into the place that you're in and into the position that you're in and into the job that you're in, my pleasure, Elaine, sometimes you kind of have to take those difficult, calls, right? Yeah, what's happening over here, right? How we're actually feeling towards it. Yes, we do feel like we are trustworthy. I don't feel like we want to bring him to that place, though. I know where you're going with into your question number 2 about him feeling safe and how we should move on forward and everything to such, but I don't feel like we want to push him to anywhere. I feel like whenever we actually kind of push him into a place or anybody tries to rush him to do something, it ends up into an ending, into something that is not good for anybody. And do we actually prefer to wait a couple more weeks? Do we actually prefer to let everything kind of move on forward into beautiful, nice, sweet, organic kind of a loving away? Or do we actually want to risk losing because we're pushing? I'm definitely going to have to say, after everything that you have done and everything that you guys have both gone through and done, the challenges, the work that you have done upon each other and everything, the reconciliations and all the understandings and the openings, all the work and all the beautiful progress that you have, I don't feel like it's worth it to actually push on through towards something. I feel like it's an actual good thing that he does believe into your love, that he does trust you, and he trusts you enough to know that even if you guys don't see each other for a week or two, that love is still there, that you're not going to go and see somebody else, you're not going to leave him. I feel like it's a beautiful thing that is actually quite rare to find. So I feel like we shouldn't really play with it all that much. So I'm actually going to say that I feel like it's a good thing that he feels safe, that he shows that he has trust into the relationship. I feel like, yes, it could be important when you guys do meet each other to introduce a little bit more of a, I'm not going to say a sense of urgency, but a little bit of more of a sense of moving forward. I feel like that could be important, but not necessarily taking the connection for granted. So I'm going to say, yes, we have the desire. Yes, we have the passion. Yes, we have the want for growth. But we also need that balance, and we need that balance with that reassurance. And so I feel like that is a very, very important element into your relationship altogether. So if you want both of you to continue to grow and to nurture the bond, I feel like we a little bit have to follow on through with it altogether. Yeah, I know. That's what it is. Hi, my beautiful Simran, sweetie. Nice to see you, love. Simran, I don't know if your question is in PayPal. If it is, keep it there. If it's not, I'm going to be with you in about, mm, I'm going to say about 20 minutes, my love. Are you good to come on back? You want us to leave you a timestamp? And thank you for your donation, my beautiful Simran. I hope you're doing good, sweetie. It is actually better for him to feel the freedom, my beautiful Julie, because he's not actually doing anything at this moment. And it smells like lavender. Oh my God, I so love it. I showed your candles to Annelle and she's like, Mom, that's what I want to do. I'm like, do you? And she's like, yes. But I saw some, she says, and they have like shapes. I'm like, okay. And she's like, but they have all different kind of crazy shapes. I'm like, can we do something a little bit more normal to begin with and then do the crazy shapes? When you get into crazy shapes, you get into all different kind of weird stuff where it might not hold. Like she's talking like horse candles and stuff. I mean, my sweet lord, it probably won't be thick enough, big enough. It'll probably have like a neck kind of thing. It'll end up breaking. I'm like, can we start with something normal to begin with? And once we have normal down, we can go to funky. All right, so next meeting with under the Juju influence, what's going to be happening with that? There's no doubt your next meeting is definitely going to have some challenges due to that lingering energy that is there, but you need to trust that the connection between you guys is still so very strong that it is only going to be strengthened. It's almost like it's going to be amplified by 2 or by 3. So, Spirit is definitely suggesting that having that open communication, speaking, being clear, being together, utilizing those beautiful energies together. It's pretty much like saying F off to that black juju, right? That's pretty much what you're doing by spending time with M while that very high tension period of black juju. And that's exactly what we want to do. So, I'm going to say continue to stay grounded, continue to stay very patient, we're just going to continue to, I'm going to say, push away all those negative effects. And the fact of you spending time with him is only going to give that middle finger to the juju. And that's exactly what we want to do. So, ha ha. Susan, how are you, my beautiful love? I have not done your reading yet, my sweetie pie, but you will be on up soon, my love. And M's thoughts onto the evil one, Let's go see the M's thoughts upon the evil one, the black juju. Yes. Zenab, T Clean, Simran, Susan, and Mimi are next. I'm glad you're doing good, my beautiful Susan. Susan, I'm probably going to be with you in about 15 minutes or so. If you want to come back, or we'll leave you a timestamp. Promise you, love. I'm doing good, sweetie pie. If you want to talk with everybody else, you're better to go into the other live because there's more population into the other live, or more people that you usually know. Our soul family, a lot of our soul family is into the other lives, sweetie pie. So M's thoughts onto the evil one and onto the black stuff going on. Well, we're really not all that excited about it altogether, honestly. Seriously, over here. Yes, the black juju has an influence. Yes, but it is going to be very important that Mike's intentions are his own. The confusion is caused by those external forces, but it is not his true reflection. It is not his true feelings for you. So I feel like, yes, he might be a little bit kind of swayed in different kind of ways, but his core feeling remains true to who he is. So, Spirit is suggesting focusing on strengthening your connection, clearing the air, supporting each other to move past these different type of influences. My dear sweet love, he cares nothing about the evil lady, doesn't know about the black juju, but he is definitely working on through it. And your love combined together is helping to make everything kind of move on forward into a beautiful and into a positive way, my love. Hey, my beautiful Bree. Nice to see you too. We have our beautiful Bree who has added herself to our readings tonight. And they will be sent to my email. Perfect, my beautiful love. Z, let me go and see your other question over here. You sent it. You did. I went to see it. Yes. That's the one you're planning on giving to him? Okay. No, your intentions, everything will still work. I'm just wondering, is there a possibility for you to remove the candle and to put it onto the bottom? Because it's just a sigil. He's never going to look at the bottom, and it's a sigil. He's never going to see anything. That being said, what you could actually do, this is what I'm going to say. I don't know if this is actually what you're saying over here. Hold on. No, you're saying onto the side. What I would actually do is I would actually take the candle. All right. And I would put the sigil at the bottom of the candle altogether. And if you want to make sure that he doesn't know, then you can definitely put some wax at the bottom of your candle to kind of hide it. There is nothing wrong with it. That is simply going to bring in a sealed, if you will, want, commitment, and love. There is no problem whatsoever with it. I would not necessarily put it onto the surroundings. It's going to be more difficult for you to go and put it into the glass jar after. I would really put it onto the underneath so that it is also there all throughout the actual burning of the candle. But if you actually write it onto the sides, even if you go put some, if you put it over here, by the time it passes on down, there's no more of it. If you put it at the bottom, the energy is there all the way until it burns out to the very ending of the candle. So I would actually put it at the bottom. I don't know if that answers your question, if that's a little bit what you're looking for. No, Elaine has been done a while ago, my beautiful. You're next, sweetie. Elaine has always been there. You are on up next, my sweet love. You are after Julie. Maybe the list was not up to date, but what I have, you have always been after Julie, my beautiful Zenab, sweetie. Let me go see how he's going to be feeling after you actually give it to him, sweetie pie. Yes, hold on. And here we go. And let me go see if you think that what I'm saying is actually making sense. No, he's not flirting with anybody else for the juju. Absolutely not. So you came up with a new sigil and you're going to send it to me later tonight when you do. Okay, perfect. Send it to me and we'll look at it. It is definitely worth waiting until the next one, sweetie. And then get crazy. Well, there you go. All right. Thank you, my beautiful Breeze, sweetie. I'll leave you a timestamp when I'm with you, okay? Probably have a good 30 minutes before I'm with you. Exactly, Julie. Exactly. Put it at the bottom. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Show me your sigil later on, okay? All right. So here we go. Let's move on forward and let's go and see what you've got. So, um, that is good. Whether the magic is still going to work, okay? So your intentions, my beautiful Julie, the energy is there, the key components are there into the spell. So as long as you're clear about your intention while actually preparing your candle, your sigils, your act of giving it, the energy is going to transfer into the object. So the jar itself is really going to act like a vessel for your intentions. And so Mike is going to receive whatever energy you actually infuse into it, consciously or unconsciously. Okay. Now, as for how he's actually going to be feeling about the jar candle altogether, it's really going to depend on to his sensitivity altogether, right? No, I always had Zenab. I'm sorry if there was any type of misunderstanding. Julie was before my love. And I'm with Julie at this moment, so you're on up next, sweetie pie. Thank you, Juanson, sweetie. So, my beautiful Julie, I'm going to say over here, the jar candle, it really does depend on to his sensitivity to the object altogether. But there's no doubt that he's going to be feeling that sense of warmth, of care from you, especially because it is personalized. You did do it. You did make it for him. It is a very thoughtful, it is a very unique gift that he is going to be able to use. And I know that he's going to be receptive to that energy. So every time he kind of lights it, your beautiful energy, your vibes, your spell, everything is going to be into the working. So the actual act of giving him this gift is going to make him feel like he is appreciated, that he is very connected to you. And it's not a big thing, it's a little thing. Yes, you did put a lot of love, a lot of intention, a lot of thought into it, but it's not something, grandiose that took you forever to make. So it's going to be much more acceptable for him. This is a fact that you crafted something unique and meaningful for him that you guys are going to be able to use together. Even when you're together, light that beautiful candle up, sweetie pie. It's just going to make the energy intensify even more. So this is about deepening your bond with him, and he's absolutely going to love it, sweetie pie. Absolutely. Exactly. Absolutely perfect. I love it. Yes. I know. Oh, absolutely, my beautiful Jewel, my beautiful Lilith. You are leaving. I've got you, sweetie. Absolutely. Drive safe, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie pie. Drive safe. I know, Julie. I know. Send me your sigil later on, okay? Send it to me, sweetie. So, Zenab, I'm with you at this moment, my love. I am sorry. I don't know what it is that you're seeing that we are not seeing, but here we go, my love. I am with you. So, Julie, send it out to me and I will look at it. Excited to see it. Zenab, my love. Sorry for any type of I don't know, misunderstandings that could have passed on by, but we always go through the list as best as we possibly can. I always follow everybody. If I took you a screenshot of my PayPal, you would see that MZ is before you. Yes, so here we go, my love. So, what is G? I'm not going to say the person's name. What is G's current energy towards you and the future action towards you? Let's go and see that, my love. Up next is going to be T Clean and Simran. So, T Clean and Simran are up next. Followed out by Susan. We're going to go and see Mimi, and we're going to go and see Brie. So, Zenab, what are Gerard's current energies towards you and the future actions? And here we go. I'm just going to put this over here. Why? Because I feel like I need to. At 151. and 30. Perfect. I love it. See you soon. All right. So, what do we have into your energy? How are things moving on forward, sweetie pie? Okay. Absolutely, my dear Johnson. Absolutely, sweetie. All right, Zenab, here's your answers. Here's your answers. Juanson, all is good, sweetie. Keep your energy, my love. All is good, sweetie. There is nothing more to say. I go through what I have, Zenab, if you want to truly know and you want to test, I have no problem sending you the list of who came on in before you, sweetie. And you will see that MZ is before you, my love. That being said, I am going to say over here what I do have for you is our King of Swords. All right. So current energy towards you and future actions. I do have that we are thinking about you, that we are wondering about you, but I'm getting a recovery. So I am getting over here some sadness, some frustration. There's definitely an ending, and there's definitely a lot of thoughts of wonderings of not really knowing what it is that we should do. I actually feel like there's going to be somewhat of a closure over here, sweetie. What has happened between you guys that we have hopes, that we have wants, that we think about you, but we're kind of afraid of making a movement forward, Zenab? All right, Zenab. Completely aware of it, sweetie. Completely aware of it, my sweet love. If you want, I can not do your reading and I can refund you if that is what you prefer, sweetie pie. All right. I am not going to discuss about it any further. This is where you are into the list, my sweet love. If there's been any confusion in any kind of way, we are sorry. I can prove it to you by sending you a picture. Not that I have to, but I will if you want me to prove to you that I am not lying and that it is correct. And this is where you are onto the list. That being said, if you want your reading, I'm doing your reading currently, my sweet love. So your reading is the following, okay? That being said, you're not the only one who has been waiting an hour. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of people. Why? Because the answers are good. So here we go. What I'm saying for you is the following. Something has happened between you guys. All right. Yeah, I know, Juanson. Feeling the same way, sweetie. Have a Juanalita. I know I didn't say it well again, but it is what it is. That being said, Zenab, sweetie, something has happened between you guys. This energy has been corrupted. The energy is there. Hear it. This person is thinking about you. This person is wondering about you. This person doesn't know what to do. All right. So, this is what I'm going to say. I don't necessarily see a movement at this moment. I will take out more cards to go and see what's happening. All right. I will go and see. And not that I necessarily need to say it, but I will say I'm sorry if you're feeling annoyed or upset in any kind of way, but it is not our purpose. And the list is what it is, but sometimes the list is longer than other days, sweetie pie. So that being said, what do we have? We have conflict, we have issues. What are we going to do with it? The Chariot is telling us that we want to move on forward. The Emperor is telling us at the very same time that your G person over here wants to stay into their own energy. Okay? My love, this is what I'm going to say. Future action towards you, I see none, sweetie. I see none. And I'm sorry. The world in reverse is saying that we're not. We are sticking with our Emperor into our Emperor type of energy, okay? And we're not moving on forward. And I'm sorry. I know that it's not the actual ending. And it's not necessarily what it is that you want. But I'm going to say at this moment in time, we still think about you. We still care about you. But we have no idea how to make things better. We don't know how to change things. We don't know how to move on forward. And we don't seem to want to actually make the difference to change things and to make things better. So I'm going to say, as much as we continue to think about you, we do not know how to make things better. And we're not making things better. We're keeping into disagreements, into conflicts. Therefore, we're having somewhat of a closure where we seem to be moving on forward. So, as long, and I'm going to say, as much as this person does still hold on to you, this person is hurt, this person is confused, and they don't want to be hurt again. They don't know what to do, so they're not doing anything. They're slowly moving on forward. If there's anything that you want to do with them, I'm going to say to try to contact them in some kind of a way, my love. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Zenab. I know that your energy is a little bit all over the place, a little bit chaotic, and I am sorry for that, my love. I'm sorry if you've had any type of misunderstandings in any kind of a way, but I'm sending you much love and beautiful energy, sweetie. I really am. I'm going to go and see over here a beautiful Tea Clean. Tea Clean is next onto our list. And here we go for Tea Clean, followed out by Simran. A Tea Clean, beautiful love. And we are going to put a timestamp for a beautiful Tea Clean. All right. Don't have time to look at it, my dear Sean, but I'll look at it later on. Okay, sweetie. Tea Clean is at 158. And here you go. You're going to drink. Oh, my dear God. Just 1 second. Allez, cocotte, tes affaires sont là. All right, so here we go. And let me. Okay. So, here we go, my beautiful Tea Clean. How are you doing, sweetie? Tea Clean, Tea Clean, Tea Clean. Not a problem, Sean. Tea Clean, I'm gonna, oops. Yeah, I'm gonna send these to our beautiful love after. I'm gonna close off the shorts feed for tonight because there's nobody else who is actually there who's gonna be there when we're doing their readings or finishing up their readings. So the shorts feed I'm going to close for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining us. Sending you much love. And we only have Juanson at this moment, so let's, make Juanson's life easier. Juanson, we're just going to be into the normal feed for tonight for the rest of the evening. All right. So thank you everybody for joining us at this shorts feed. If you want to continue with us, please come on to the normal feed, okay? Sweet dreams to everybody over there. My beautiful Tea Clean, I'm with you, my sweet love. How are you doing?